I'm gonna be testing out the new Flower Beauty Light Illusion Luminous Makeup. I'm gonna grab a clip to clip my hair back and we'll get started. First thing I'm gonna do is prime with my Benefit Porefessional Primer, and you guys know, if you guys are familiar with my channel, that I always love to go in with a mattifying primer if I'm gonna be using a like luminous foundation, just to kind of balance it out. I'm pretty normal in skin tone. In skin type. I'm not really on the drier side or oilier now, kind of right in the middle. This is like what the packaging looks like a bit. It's super sleek. So I just did 1.5 pumps for my face, and again, I have never used this foundation. I hope it works because I'm going to work. I'm just going to take my damp beauty sponge to blend it out. And the color seems to match me pretty well. The consistency of it is pretty like velvety, to be honest. It's like super smooth. That feels like a primer when you touch it. Let me add some to where I need to fix it. I need to put some on my nose. So I'm done with the whole base. Okay, so far it's pretty cute. It's really luminous and it's very lightweight and light. So I'm gonna use everything I use on a daily that I love and see how it works out with this foundation. So I will be right back. Hey guys, so I am back and I just did my whole face. Let's just get right to the chase and my thoughts and opinions on it, because I gotta go. It's an all-day wear. It has SPF 18 and yeah, I mean, it's just basically in the title it says it's a luminous makeup nude skin feel, and I can definitely see where they're like coming from with that, because it really feels like skin. It kind of feels like you're putting on a BB cream, but then it has actual coverage, which is pretty cool, and it feels really silky when you're applying the foundation, so I really like that. It did give me a luminous glow, but I added like powders and my bronzer and stuff because I am normal. I'm not really oily, but most foundations tends to oil up at the end of the day, and since this is already luminous, like I don't want to look a hot mess by tonight. Everything I use will be listed down below like on my skin, but it's like the usual. So we'll see what it looks like. I'm gonna do like an update at the end of my day and see how I feel about it at the end of the day. I will say that it looks super pretty. It did leave like, I would say it's more medium coverage, but I am saying it's medium because it didn't really cover my acne scars. I mean, it did, but they peeked through just a tiny bit. Now that I'm all finished with my makeup, like it still peeks through just a tiny bit, which is not that bad for me. For the most part, like, it looks really good. Let's do the picture test really quick. Let me get the side where I have like my acne scars. Yeah, no, I wouldn't really have to do any editing at all to the picture. Like I said, you can, in person, if you're like super close to me, you might be able to see my acne scars, but for the most part, it's like really not a big deal. It is beautiful, like I'm not gonna lie, it is so nice. And now looking at like my phone camera, it looks luminous in like this area, like very pretty. On my nose it looks super nice because I barely highlighted my nose. And I did highlight my cheeks, but it gives that extreme glow because this foundation is luminous. So I'm like super surprised that I love it because so far, because most luminous foundations are very like oily, and you guys saw the mess with my last foundation review with the Burt's Bees one. So I did get the shade Natural Beige M1. I got it at Ulta, and there was literally 4 foundations for the whole line left. Like there were barely any there. So I picked it up, and I think it matches me pretty well. I am terrible at matching my foundation. Like, I'm a hot ass mess with it. You guys always call me out for it. Sorry guys, like I'm just not good at matching my foundation, and I don't care. Like, I kind of make it work, kind of. But it seems to match me very well. Like, I would tell you guys if it didn't match me. But if you're my skin tone, you can try this foundation, which is the Natural Beige, or get one lighter and see. For the most part, I am really liking this foundation. I'm so happy. And this foundation retails for $13.99. I'm gonna come back in a few hours. I'm gonna do like the whole wear test again. I am going to work for a few hours, so, and I get out pretty late, so it'll be at least like 7-hour wear test, which is awesome. So I'll let you guys know. I'll keep you updated, and I will see you guys in like a few minutes. Okay guys, so welcome back. So now it is 11:11 p.m. and I pretty much kept this foundation on as long as I possibly could since I think like 11:30 this morning, so it's been a long time. I know it looks different because I had different lashes on. It doesn't look too different. I just really need to touch up around this area. Like I said earlier today, over here was pretty luminous as it is, and it doesn't look crazy. It's just usually this area that I get pretty oily, just like my T-zone. Everything else looks pretty in place. One thing I will say is I did go out today, so while I was at work, I did notice that I do have other foundations that I would prefer using over this one, just because they're a little bit fuller coverage, and I feel like they're a little more long lasting than this one. I pretty much I would use this for like running errands or something quick. Yeah, so I will definitely continue using this foundation because it is really pretty. That's pretty much it. I would give it like an 8 out of 10. I definitely feel like if you don't have acne scars or any problems like that, it would look gorgeous on you guys. And I really like it for the most part. I'm actually very pleasantly surprised. I'm gonna like continue seeing what I can do to make it a little more long lasting and how I can make it a little more fuller coverage. So yes, that's pretty much it guys. I'm so dead. I'm so tired. And that's all I wanted to say really quick. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.